Hey guys, this is Jeck from the Jeck Setter and welcome to another video. So it's been a while since I made any content video and I haven't really been very active with my social media accounts. However, that's gonna change today. Char. If you have been my subscriber for the last few years, you would have seen one of my videos or some of my videos about my life in Australia. So for today's video, I'm gonna start my Life in Straya series. So just a little backstory. I arrived in Australia August of 2016. No, when did I arrive? I arrived in Australia August of 2013. So that's why August of every year, I try to make content about my life in Australia and I call it my life in Straya. So for this video today, I'm going to share to you what the pandemic taught me.
Marang pinatoni talks.
So right now with everything that's going on in the world, it's a bit of a challenge to stay positive, to look at the good things, to smile on a daily basis. And for the last few weeks, I have been writing down things that I've been reflecting on. I have a little journal with me. So I write things down like my thoughts, my feelings, reflection for the day, though I don't do it every day because I sometimes forget. So with that, I have 6 things here today. 6 things that the pandemic taught me. So the first lesson I have learned through the pandemic is to make time. Because of the unpredictable restrictions, lockdowns, and whatnot, it has been very challenging to just simply catch up with my friends nowadays. As soon as the lockdown was lifted then, so me and my friends tried to find time to catch up with one another and do it responsibly, do it safely. And that means that we were not exposed to anyone or we don't have any symptoms and all that. So we managed to have a get-together just before this lockdown. Oh no, I think just before the 5th lockdown. And then it was less than 2 weeks before the 6th lockdown was announced. So unfortunately, I haven't seen my friends for a while. I do see them at work briefly, hi, hello, and all that. But yeah, I miss my friends. I miss my family very much. I used to go and visit the Philippines every year just to see them, to have my mini vacation and catch up with my friends, my childhood friends in the Philippines. And luckily, I was able to do that last year, just before the whole pandemic blew up. I do miss my family terribly, and if we do FaceTime, sometimes I don't get to join them because I'm at work. So I think I'll end that bit there because otherwise I'll get emotional. Whew. Okay, so lesson is make time if you can and do it responsibly and safely. Another lesson the pandemic taught me is to appreciate the now. We always plan for the future. We always save up for nice things. We always think ahead. We always think for the future what we want to achieve and all that. But what we don't really do is appreciate what we have right now. I realized that being stuck at home and maybe just going out to work and do groceries and the things that we're allowed to do, it made me appreciate what I have, and that is shelter, the clothes that I have, Iris, my dog, Lady. So yes, appreciate what you have, appreciate what's in the present with you, around you, material things, living things, connections with people, the job that you have or you still have, the food that you eat, whatever is in your kitchen pantry, all those little things. Just have a look around you and appreciate what you have right this moment and be thankful for that. The third lesson that the pandemic taught me is don't let others define your meaning of success. When I was younger, I had this idea that by the age of maybe 25, I'd have 1 or 2 kids, I'd be married, I'd have a house and all that, blah, blah, blah. So I haven't really achieved what I thought I would at this age. However, I realized that my definition of success, it's changed. Success will only be defined by me and no one else. Not my family, not my friends, not my partner, but myself. I'm still in the pursuit of what the true meaning of success is for me, but my idea is I'm successful if I feel happy, if I feel settled, and I'm content. So moving forward, the fourth thing that I learned through the pandemic is prioritize yourself. As I have mentioned in some of my videos in the past, I am a nurse and I work in the emergency department. I recently started working in the public sector as well, late last year. It has been an amazing learning experience, very challenging, very different from what I have been going to day by day at work in the private sector. And I realized that it's more challenging working in the public sector. I have to admit, I've been more stressed than usual. Being a nurse is already stressful, so I've been more stressed than usual. And I realized every person in the world is struggling at the moment. So the best person to look after yourself is you. You can't keep on working your butt off every day, grinding, hustling, living the rat race and just not look after yourself. It's about your safety, it's about your health, physically, mentally, emotionally. Make sure you're getting enough rest and some me time, doing things that you love doing. Being a nurse, I'm used to taking care of others, patient first before me. So my nurse brain tells me, even if I'm busting to go to the toilet, my patient buzzes and calls for me and needs help to go to the toilet. So I'd go and do that first. My patient, he was fasting all day, so he hasn't eaten, he feels hungry. He asked me, the nurse, if he can have something to eat or if I can get him something to eat. While me, I didn't even have a drink of water yet. So now I really learned that I have to prioritize myself. If it's time to go for break, I'll go for break. If it's time for me to go to the toilet because I'm busting, I'll go to the toilet. So the fifth one is pretty simple, but I feel like it's essential and it's something that we need to think about, and that is to be kind and be gentle. So as I mentioned earlier, everyone in the world is struggling right now. No matter where you're from, no matter how much money you make, no matter where you are in the world, everyone is struggling in one way or another. So it is very important that we are kind and we are gentle to the people around us. Whether it is at work or at home or in the community, just be gentle, just be kind.
Char, grabe ka serious, oh my god.
But kidding aside, the other day I saw a post on Facebook which said, what did it say exactly? Oh, the whole world is understaffed. Be kind to those who showed up. In the hospitals I work in, it has been understaffed. A lot of nurses are stressed. A lot of nurses have different circumstances now, or whatever their reason is. And the pressure is on for those who are working. So our patients, their expectations are the same, regardless of who's there. That's why it's important to share to others. Important for me to share in this video that we should be kind and be gentle. You never know the people around you. They could have been, going through a lot and they just managed to smile for 1 minute. And then here you are saying mean things or judging them or just being rude. And that's not good. Rudeness has no place in the world, especially in this kind of world that we have. Pretty sure everyone's, frustrated, angry, depressed because of what's going on right now. But it doesn't cost anything to be kind or to be gentle. Just to be extra careful with our words, especially when we're talking to people or dealing with others who are frustrated, who are angry, because we don't really know their circumstances and they don't know our circumstances as well. So there you go. Those are the lessons that the pandemic taught me. So once again, the 5 lessons that the pandemic taught me. 1 is make time. 2, appreciate the now. 3, don't let others define your meaning of success. 4, prioritize yourself. And 5, be kind and be gentle. And I hope you picked up a thing or two, something to reflect on, something to think about as you go on with your day. So I guess that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned a lesson or two. And if you want to share anything about your experiences, your learnings, your reflections, leave a comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching. Please take care of one another and be responsible, guys, and look after your loved ones. Stay safe and see you next time.